Hello friends, I hope all are doing well. Today I chosen the topic for my lecture is BRICS. First of all, I would like to tell you this topic is very important and very interesting for all of us. I will cover this topic in three-part: introduction, main body and conclusion. So let's start without delay. What is a BRICS? BRICS stand for Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. Before 2024, only 5 countries were part of the BRICS. BRICS is the informal organization and they only meet and discuss regarding the trade, their economy and the bilateral talk. So let's just see what is the history behind that, because background is a requirement for understanding the concept. Before 2008, in Asia and in all world have the crisis of the financial, means American and European bank were stopped due to the crisis of the financial level. So that reason, those 5 most important country, here I mention the name, which are the part of the BRICS, those decided open an informal organization for self-reliant, depend on our currency and not depend on the dollar, because they think that if America is the biggest economic country in the whole world and that country have the crisis about the financial level, thereon how that country will be helped in the future. So that reason 5 countries gathered together in the Russia, and in the year of 16 June 2009 5 countries leader gathered an open organization and it's called BRICS. When BRICS established at that time, total 5 countries were there, but in present situation, total 10 countries member of the BRICS. Let's move toward the main body. In the main body, first we focused what is the aim and why open that organization. First, after established that organization, firstly they focus on their own bank, their own currency. They didn't depend on the USA. You just see those countries having that group, which country against to the USA. So that means they want to think their currency show, their currency boost, and if their currency value boost, their own automatically the value of their GDP will be boosted. Thereon they developed and established the bank, and it's called New Development Bank. This bank signed agreement on 15 July 2014, but governed that bank on the ground 21 July 2015. And that bank helped to all poor countries provide the loan in the cheap, and also whenever created the any crisis on any countries like a natural disaster and other crisis, that time that bank helped to those countries. Next, focus on the trade. That means that aim is very essential for every countries, because trade is the backbone and trade is the brain of that country. If your country on a drive toward the future, so how bright future through the trade, because per capita income increase through the trade. Whenever any country produce their product in their country, and that product when you selling to the other countries, that time your GDP will be boosted. And I mention India export and import to other countries in which how much amount in the last. So next they focused on their economy. That means how boost their economy, boost economy through the import and export. But there must be important to sign an agreement. I want to here tell that one agreement which was signed with the Russia in the recent month, and it's called Economic Cooperation Program 2013. Let's some information I want to here share. That agreement have the ambition 100 billion US dollar per year doing a trade, and until 2013 that agreement signed 25-year friendship to the all world. So that reason every agreement shown the friendship, every agreement maintain the relationship between the both countries. So that reason you just think and see the past of every countries. Whenever create the conflict at that time, both countries sign an agreement. So that reason this agreement very essential for the both countries. So BRICS, that informal organization group, it's very helpful for all countries which are the member of each other, because you have the 5 friends, and that friends whenever create a situation in any person home, any your friends home, that time those all student gather together help to that person. So that means friends is the best company in our life, as well as the same applicable that example in the all world. That means any international organization, informal organization, whenever they create, established their group, that directly affected behind their backbone. So next aim of those country, whenever create any conflict between other countries, so that times they discuss regarding that issue in the BRICS. But remember, these BRICS is not military conflict and military talk organization. It is only for the regarding the economy. But whenever create a little bit problem, that time the leader of the both countries will be discuss and negotiate regarding their summit. So now we will be see the how much country they spent amount each other. But before start the export and import amount, I want to just here mention which country located in which continent and how many country are there, because there on you will easily understand why important BRICS for India, because in the year of 2026 the chair of the BRICS has India. So that reason I pick up this topic. So let's see from the American continent. Northern America, there has a total 23 countries, but no one has country part of the BRICS. Northern America, to the south side, let's see the Southern America, there has total 12 countries, but one country is called Brazil, and Brazil country is a founder country of the BRICS. In the year of 2009, Brazil country part of the BRICS. And why important Brazil for India? Because in the future, whenever any create any conflict between, like that presently have the conflict with the USA regarding the tariff. So Southern American country, it's a very best friendship with India. That means so we import and export with the Brazil country. And also I here mention one by one the trade and relationship with those countries. India's relationship with the Brazil very well, approximately 50 billion US dollar trade doing the each other country. That means 8 billion trade India exported to the Brazil, and remain trade India import from the Brazil. So it's a Brazil country. Next move toward the European continent. European continent, there are total 44 countries, but no one country has a member of the BRICS. South side of the European continent, there has African continent, there have total 54 countries. But in that 54 countries, start from the south side, how many countries are the member of the BRICS? Let's see one by one, but only 3 countries are member. First, South Africa. South Africa country member of the BRICS, and that country is the founder country. That means that in the year of 2009, that country member of the BRICS. And let's see the trade regarding the relationship of with the India. Relationship with the South Africa and India is very well known. Any conflict between the both countries, approximately 20 billion US dollar trade doing the both countries. India export 8 billion trade with the South Africa, and 12 billion import US dollar trade from the South Africa. Next, move toward the northern side of the African continent. There have the Ethiopia country, and only 2 billion US dollar trade doing India and Ethiopia. It's a newest country, that means a new trade country with the India. So that is only 2%, 2 billion US dollar trade with the India, and that country is joined in the year of 2014. That means 2024, 1st January 2024. That time that country joined. Let's see. But I want to tell you some information. Northern side, there has the Gulf of Eden, and that Gulf of Eden very essential for us, because if you want any important exporter through Red Sea, so Ethiopia country is the essential. Ethiopia country is the gateway of the Red Sea. So Ethiopia country is essential for us, like military strategy also and trade strategy. Next up, Egypt the country. Egypt the country also part of the African continent, and Egypt the country location to the north side of the African continent. That means it's opposite side. It's opposite side of Ethiopia country. So that country is also joined BRICS in the year of 2024, January 1st. And the trade regarding only 10% trade with the India. That means 4% in the export to the Egypt the country, and 6% import from the Egypt. And why this country important for us? Because in the future we need the equipment and doing the trade through the Red Sea toward the Mediterranean Sea. So Egypt the country is the main essential, their terrain part of the northern side, which are connect Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea. So that is important for us. That means if you want enter in the Mediterranean Sea, if you import any trade through the Mediterranean Sea, so you must be enter through the Red Sea, and thereon you cover the all distance through Egypt country and enter in the Mediterranean Sea. So that is in Egypt the country important for us. That means BRICS international organization, that organization focused on only economy, but both country met together having the organization. That means a lot of work doing very easily and become friendship very easily with us. So African continent completed. Let's move toward the Asian continent. Asian continent there has total 48 countries, and within 48 countries, so see how much country are the part of the BRICS. So start from the western side. First, Iran country located to the western Asia. That means west southwestern side is located, and Iran country joined in the year of 2024. That means Iran and Ethiopia and also Egypt, those countries joined in the 1st January 2024. Let's see the trade approximately 20%, that means 20 billion US dollar with the India and Iran. And why Iran important with us? Because that country is a bridge of India to reach at the Afghanistan and Russia, because India built a Chahabar port to southern side of the Iran, and also Iran have the power because there has the Strait of Hormuz, and if you want to export and import the oil trade, because there has a one of country and it's called UAE, United Arab Emirates, and we purchased approximately 40% crude oil from the UAE. So that reason Strait of Hormuz is very important to us, and on that Hormuz Strait have the command and control and dominant by the Iran. So that reason Iran relationship should be best with India. It's essential for us because Iran country share it's a border with the Pakistan, and if our relationship has been going on very well with the Iran, thereon it's a beneficial to us, because recently Afghanistan relationship with the India best and Iran to the west side, and its relationship with us has been very well since independence, and when we build and invest a lot of money in there, so both country relationship with India best. So that reason Pakistan are like isolated through India indirectly. Let's see that country when joined. Iran joined in the year of 2024 1st January. Next, Iran country sure it's a coastal line with the Persian Sea to the south side, and the Persian Sea is the like a diamond for the crude oil, because a lot of country there have the resources in the Persian Sea. Let's see next country, UAE. UAE country also part of the BRICS, and UAE stand for United Emirates, and that country have the trade approximately 85%. That means 85 billion US dollar doing a trade with the India, and only we how many percentage? Only 10 billion US dollar we exported to the UAE, and 17 billion US dollar we import from UAE. So that reason it's a country very essential for us. Let's see the China country, and UAE also joined in the year of 2024 1st January. There on China is the founder country, and trade with the China approximately 135 billion US dollar. That means more much amount of trade doing India and China, and India trade only 30%, and China import their product to the export their product to the India 100 billion US dollar. That means it's a very essential doing a trade between both countries. Let's see the Russia country also founder country, and China also founder country. Both are country joined in 2009, and first summit held in the Russia, and presently you know the signed agreement with the Russia, it's called Economic Cooperation Program 2013. And also Russia playing crucial role with the India regarding the air defense system. Yes, 400 years air defense system we already purchased from the Russia, and presently our focus on the yes 500 air defense system. So that reason it's very important for us. So let's see the trade between Russia and India. Russia and India both are countries trade approximately 40 billion US dollar, and 10 billion US dollar India exported to the Russia, and 30 billion US dollar imported from the Russia. And last, Indonesia country, it's also part of the Asian continent and approximately 30 billion US dollar doing a trade between India and Indonesia. So only 10% we export to the Indonesia and 20% import from the Indonesia. So overall, total there are 10 countries which are the member of the BRICS country, and also I share the relationship with the all country of the India because the trade only best and most important showing the relationship and the friendship of the all country. Here I'll mention from the Northern America to the Asia continent how much country are there and the relationship with the all countries and how maintain India relationship with the all country. Let's see approximately around 400 billion US dollar doing a trade between the India to all countries, and there are 100 billion US dollar export to the other countries and 300 billion US dollar import from the other countries. So let's move toward the conclusion. As my personal opinion, BRICS international informal group, that group is very beneficial for us because whenever create any financial situation, financial crisis and natural disaster happen in any country, that time that country going toward the flow downside. So that group very helpful for us, and in the year of 2026 they have the presidency of the BRICS in the India. So that reason in the next year we focused on the development and organization because India's goal in the year of 2013 is approximately 100 billion US dollar doing a trade with all countries, and after put a 25% tariff by the USA President Donald Trump, thereon we focused on the foreign direct investment and foreign policy because our policy with the other countries are very best. So thank you so much friends which are listening and watching this video. Thank you so much.